Hey everyone, I'm back. Sorry for the lack of not finishing last year, even though I promised you I would finish and do a full season, and then just not replying to anybody asking them if I'm okay. I am okay. Just going through a lot mentally. I do want to get into this too before I go into the meat of the video. Um, to be honest with you, I have social anxiety. I socially, it's very tough for me to interact with people. I've done retail for 20 years, and I think it's just absolutely burnt me towards people. So it's just when I get home, I just don't want to deal with anybody. And then just the events that just happened recently, on just how just people act to each other on social media, just got me just totally disgusted. And how we just can't treat each other with respect. It's always about like being better than another person or just degrading that other person. That's not who I am. That's why I love social media, and that's just why I've just stepped away from everything. But in the end, I love this team. I love interacting with Panther fans as much as some fans can be a little finicky. Speaking of which, last night I talked to a couple of friends of mine, and they just said Twitter is an absolute shit show. Just people just going to the absolute worst. Because there's rumors that Panarin may not sign with us. And people just being nasty, just calling Dale Town horrible, just threatening, and it's just disgusting. And that's why I'm just disgusted with everything. It's a perfect example. But I love interacting with you guys. I love the Panthers and all that. And I need to go back and just let that stall stuff go. I do. I really do. But let's get into what this video is all about. The whole thing with Bobrovsky and Panarin, Breadman coming here. Rumors have just been floating all over the place. We really are trying to get both of them in a package deal. Some saying we don't get them. Just Bobrovsky coming here. Panarin probably going to the Rangers and the Islanders. Some saying we have them both. Some saying we don't have either. I want to give my thoughts on this whole thing. Bobrovsky, yes, we absolutely need Bobrovsky. We need that solid goaltender. Bobrovsky would be humongous for us, huge. But at the terms he wants, I know he wants a long-term contract. I think 6 years, I think would be the absolute most. 5, I think would be perfect. We got Knight. We drafted. He's slated to be one of the greatest American goaltenders of all time. So we have strong there. Montembeault showed great signs last year. Did struggle though. I think he could be a solid goalie as well. So I'd say 5 years for Bobrovsky. If we have him, we sign him. And then Knight comes up. Knight could be the backup for Bobrovsky. Then once Bobrovsky's contract expires. Or if he gets to that age where he can't play a full season full time, have Knight go in, then Bobrovsky be the backup. But then that leaves Montembeault. So all sorts of things going on right now. Because we have lost Reimer. Reimer got traded to Carolina yesterday for a draft pick, and then Scott Darling. And then Darling ended up getting bought out for the Panthers as he was placed on waivers to be bought out. So that's a huge one. We need Bobrovsky. I think that's cemented. That's probably going to happen. As for Panarin, personally, yeah, would it be awesome to have a top 6 forward, one of the highly talented forwards? Yeah, absolutely. That we could use him. But could we really badly are we at the point where we really, really need him? I don't think so. Yeah, was our 5-on-5 last year horrendous? Absolutely, it was. Power play was great. Penalty kill was good, decent. What we need, though, and I think that Quenneville will help with this, better line combination. Buchner just was shit at doing the lines. Absolute horrible. And I think that's what deflated everything, and that's why the 5-on-5 was horrible. I think with Quenneville in, He is a much better coach. Second most wins in NHL history for a coach. 3 Stanley Cups. I think he could better handle the lines, which could vastly improve our 5-on-5. So if we don't get Panarin, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. We need defense. That is what we absolutely 100% need. So if we pass on Panarin but get a quality top 4 or 6 defenseman, I think that will help. And then also with the defensive pairings, I think Quenneville can absolutely help in that category as well. Because again, you have a better coach that can utilize his players to the best of their abilities. And that's what I think Quenneville can do for us, which is why I think those aspects of the defense and the offense could vastly improve. I still think we do need an additional defenseman. Now, I think we're not going to get Panarin because we did. Rumors are still later we're going to get Conley from the Capitals. And a lot of Panther fans are upset about that. And that's what I was talking about, how people are just blowing up on Twitter. From what my buddies were saying. And just being really rude and just horrendous. And it's like, this is not NHL 19, guys. We can't sign all these big contracts and not suffer. Again, people are always complaining when Panthers make a horrible signing. Sure, would Panarin be a bad signing? No, he wouldn't. But at the length and the cost, when we could probably get a defenseman and maybe another forward that could vastly improve, I say go for it. That's my thoughts on that. Last thought I want to talk about is Luongo retiring. I know I called for it in my videos last season, and I think he realized that it was just time to hang it up, and I can't thank Luongo enough for his service as a Florida Panther. He, one of my favorite goaltenders of all time, and the fact that I finally got to actually meet him a few years back was the highlight of being a Panthers fan for me. Got a picture with him, and I can't thank him enough for his service as a Florida Panther, and I hope the Panthers either retire his number this year or in the following years. He absolutely should have his number retired with the Florida Panthers, one of the greatest Florida Panthers of all time. So with that, guys, I'm going to close this out. Again, thanks all for who stuck and subscribed. And again, I do apologize to those who have reached out to me and I just never replied back. I got to get out of my shell. I really have to get out of my shell and just not let other people dictate what I do. The other thing, too, I think that also got me down was just the view counts on my videos. I was not getting even 100 views on some of these videos, and it was really depressing. I just, I work hard. I know they're not top quality videos like other YouTubers out there. I work a full-time job. It takes a lot out of me. I go 150% every day I work. So when I get home, I'm just worn out, especially with dealing with the general public. It can just absolutely wear you down mentally. So with that said, I'm not done. This channel's not done. I got to figure out what I got to do. I'm in a different position now. I'm not at deliveries anymore with Lowe's. I work as a appliance specialist again. There is a chance I could get promoted in the next month or so. There's a position to open up that I really want, so that could change my hours too. So how this format goes next season with this channel, I don't know how it's going to go. I may go to maybe just a weekly thing or whatnot. I really don't know how I'm going to do it, but again, just doing a video after every game was just too much on me. So I don't know how Steve Dangles does it. More power to him. But maybe if I can get to my channel the way he has it, then yeah, I could afford to do it because then I won't have to work full time in retail. But alas, we'll see. But anyways, again, thanks for watching, everyone. I greatly appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And then go ahead and share this on social media. Again, as much as I hate it, I may go back debating. Again, I don't know how I'm going to go about that either. Again, a lot of things in motion in the next month or so with this channel and with my social media. Again, I'm going to take it one day at a time. But anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.